In our time today, as we live in the so-called new normal, a lot of things in our day-to-day lives have changed. As the number of COVID-19 cases continues to lower in our country and vaccination drives are promoted to increase the number of vaccinated individuals, slowly we are returning to face-to-face classes and workplaces. Still, we are always reminded to follow health and safety protocols to reduce the risk of being exposed to any form of virus. With the changes that are happening to our way of life, some things remain the same. We always carry with us our core values as Filipinos, and we must promote these from generation to generation. I am Rashmila Eunice Mariano Layawan representing Cavite Bible Baptist Academy, and today we will talk about our Filipino core values. Love for God or being makajos, love for our fellow men or being makatao, love for our country or being makabayan, and love for nature or being makakalikasan. So how can we uphold these values in the time of new normal? When the pandemic hit, restrictions in physical gathering have been implemented, which caused most of us to stay at home and join our church activities through online platforms. Deuteronomy 6:5 says, "And thou shalt love the Lord thy God with all thine heart and with all thy soul and with all thy might." We must never forget that God is the one that helps us, gives us good health, and supplies our needs. Therefore, we must obey His word and express our love to Him even during the new normal. Even at our home, we must continue to pray and read our Bible. We must put our faith in God and show God's love to others. Recently, with the alert levels lowering throughout the country, restrictions are slowly being lifted and physical gatherings are already being allowed by some local governments. We must come to church physically to listen to the preaching of God's Word, while strictly observing the safety protocols being implemented. Most of us have become afraid of getting the COVID-19 virus, and because of that, our interaction with other people have been very limited. However, this pandemic should not stop us from showing our love to our fellow men. We should always show respect and kindness to everyone, regardless of their age or status in life. We must be willing to help each other, especially those who are less fortunate and needs our support. Getting vaccinated is also one way to show our love to our fellow men. In this way, we protect those who are vulnerable to the virus and reduce the risk of passing the virus to others. In the same way, wearing face masks and always washing our hands are also ways to show our love to our fellow men, because we are preventing the spread of the virus and thus protecting each other. John 15:12 says, "This is my commandment, that ye love one another as I have loved you." Even in the new normal, we must not forget to show our love to our fellow men. We must always demonstrate our pride in being a Filipino and exercise our rights and responsibilities as Filipino citizens. We can do this by respecting our Philippine flag and the national anthem, obeying the rules of our school, community, and country, supporting and patronizing local Filipino products, and promoting the Filipino cultures even to other nationalities. Since election is already done, we need to respect the candidates who have won to lead our country. Psalm 33:12 says, "Blessed is the nation whose God is the Lord, and the people whom He hath chosen for His own inheritance." We must always pray for our country and for our leaders, that they will always do what is best for the people of the Philippines. During the pandemic, most of us have learned to enjoy the outdoors more and appreciate the natural resources that God has given to us. Our country is very rich in natural resources, and we can see it all around us. Even in the new normal, we can enjoy the nature and benefit from it. inhaling the fresh air, getting vitamins from the sun, enjoying the waters of the sea, or just simply appreciating the beauty of nature. But we must not only enjoy and benefit from it. It is our responsibility to take care of the natural resources God has given to us. We must be careful and conscious of our actions that may affect nature and do ways to protect it. Some of the ways we can protect nature is by throwing our trash in the proper bins, reducing our waste, recycling and reusing items, planting trees, saving water, and many more. Psalm 33:6 says, "By the word of the Lord were the heavens made, and all the hosts of them by the breath of his mouth." Nature is God's gift to us, and we must take care of it so that we can continue enjoying God's creation. In almost all countries around the globe, we can find that there are Filipinos that are working abroad or have migrated with their families. After all, we are known to be flexible and easily adapt to the environment around us. But no matter where we are in this new normal, whether in our country or abroad, we must always remember to uphold our Filipino core values and pass it to the next generation. We must demonstrate our pride of being Filipinos and carry our core values wherever we may go. Always remember, love for God or being maka-Diyos, love for our fellow men or being makatao, love for our country or being makabayan, and love for nature or being makakalikasan.